You want me to do the side quest before I do this main quest. You explicitly tell me, hey, maybe you should do this side quest. I'm going to do this side quest because it makes me feel as though it's going to give me a good item to help out, or it's going to give me crucial information, excuse me. Or it might just be like, hey, thanks for helping me out before you go. Here's some gold, I guess. AKA, my problems are more important than your problems. I'm guessing it's gonna be the third because this game's humor leads in that direction. But I'm hoping it's something otherwise. Yep. Alright, fair enough. What the heck? Okay, yeah, weird cut there probably, but hearing noises outside made me very paranoid. It has to be a special steak, doesn't it? It's too much trouble. If you could just craft me this powerful staff, that'd be great. Fine. Oh, I just so happen to have it in my inventory, by the way. I went and got it before I recorded, just to make this a little easier. Okay. I don't know what the point of that was. I mean, if it's like a walking staff, like a wizard staff or something, maybe, or if it's like a cane where you can have your hand on like the top of it, kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe he'll come around and help me during this mission. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just did that for a bit of XP and gold. Okay. You're right. The map's getting pretty filled out. So it's over here? You know what? I was looking up... Ooh, nice. I was looking up where to find the freaking Death Knight. Because that's the only monster I have that is available to me that I have yet to fight more than, like, I got these 4 from a quest. I haven't been able to find where they are, and the level suggests that they're pretty in a fairly high leveled area, but everywhere I looked says they're in the graveyard. I'll tell you what, they're freaking not in the graveyard, pal. Unless they're in the temple, which is adjacent to the graveyard, which makes a lot more sense. Yep, that's about the level. Oh goody, another dungeon. I do like the look of it though. Very classic, very almost Skyrim-esque. Maybe not so much with the wooden pillars. If they're like metal pillars, this would be very mainly with how the stone is structured. A dwarmer. I don't know how it's pronounced. Basically, the dwarven places in Skyrim. I'm so tempted to get the VR Skyrim. I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright, we arrived at the Tome of Person. Ooh, wow. That's it's pretty nice. I'll take it. Everyone leveling up is a beautiful sight. No, dude. Ooh. I always like it when an ability's almost leveled up. Alright, clear the dungeon. Sure. Ooh, nice clean tile. Yeah, that figures. Whoa, red slime. Okay. Okay, here's the Death Knights. So, I'm probably gonna have to run through this, oh, dude, so close. Probably gonna have to run through this dungeon a couple times to get all the monster kills I need. That's an off-screen. That's an off-screen thing for sure. No, that's not. I mean, your mana has allowed me to do 2 of these, but I'm probably oops, probably gonna want to swap out. I guess I should have done with the other one. Probably should swap out one of your items for something with mana, so that I can do that more than twice per battle, because it's gonna go up in cost far quicker. I gotta save my mana. It's a dungeon after all. It's gonna go up in cost more than the mana pool you will gain. I don't know why that was so difficult. Energy pool will go up every level, but not nearly as much as this will by upgrading it. I'm hoping, I don't know. I mean, if anything, I can give it a chopstick and give you something to give you health and mana. Just make it a little easier. Or something with just mana. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Continue. Okay, cool. I just want to be able to do the frenzied attack a little more often than not. Because right now, you don't do too much for me. Even your damage is a bit lacking. Well, yeah, you have more damage points somehow. How do you have more damage? That's... What? That doesn't make much sense. Oh, I shouldn't be yawning, man. I've been having a little bit of coffee, dude. I have a... Oh, it's so good. I went to the store today. And, I went to the Market of Walls, if you can decode that secret message. And I've found... Oh, Fedora, Boulder Hell. I was excited, like, Fedora, my lady. I went to the monsters, of course. That's fine. I need to fight them anyways. What the heck is that, dude? That's a sword with wings. That's super cool. It's also super weak. Oh, heck yeah. But they have this Walmart, because it's, you know, it's pretty close by, and I'm a trailer trash peasant. Anyways, so they you know, they have an area with discounted stuff that's like on the verge of expiring, or is like out of stock, because that's obviously not true, but like they're not, you know, it's not being produced anymore, they're not stocking it, it's out of stock, as in like they're not stocking it anymore, like they're not, it's like a discontinued thing. And I don't know which of the two it is for this, but I have a Kohane cold brew coffee. They had two of them there. I got two of them. They're normally about $2. I got them for $1 each. They're a pretty small can. They're about the size of a small Red Bull. But you know what? For a tasty cold brew, of course, for a tasty cold brew, it's not bad. Yeah, I got the salted caramel and I guess a basic flavor for the other one. And look, I just got them both because I like cold brew. I like cold brew coffee. I enjoy coffee enough, as much as the next guy. But sometimes I don't want hot coffee. You know, nice. Sometimes I want a nice chilled or cold, caffeinated drink. I'm losing my freaking mind, dude. A nice caffeinated drink, not carbonated, nothing special. You know, just a nice little coffee brew. I do like energy drinks though. Energy drinks I will drink over this anytime. But drinking this is basically like an exciting chocolate milk. Chocolate bean juice make my heart go fast. I gotta inspect it. Well, at least they didn't attack me. Don't let anyone... What? Okay. I got some food, so go ahead and eat some. Sure. I guess I probably should have stocked up on potions. I don't want to get too many potions because getting money for me isn't super good anymore. Like, the scarecrows are supposed to be you can fight these guys whenever you want, but with the slightly uneven levels, and how intense they level up with your group. Jeez, dude. Of course. And how intense they level up with your group. It's actually, like, really difficult. Like, I fought 3 of them with this group, and it was very difficult. You know what? You can just do that because the mage will blast them. Yeah, it was quite difficult. Yeah, just, I guess, get some little damage in just to make sure. Jeez. And it's upsetting because those are supposed to be the monsters you can go back and fight anytime you need to get a little gold or XP. And oh, dude, they were rough. And my other problem is, gold, sure. My other problem is, if I fight monsters in higher level areas, then eventually in a couple levels they'll give me even less, which is going to be sad. I'm not aiming to clear this out, so that makes me nervous. A swirling portal and group jumps. That's kind of like, what the heck, dude? You just having monsters jumping out of portals, doing nothing? Actually, oh, these aren't that high level. That's right. Flying Sword, Infernal Sludge, and Death Knights. Okay. Oh. I kind of hate how that just X's you out of the whole menu. Like, the index should have been, like, over there or something. Maybe not, but I don't know. It just irks me in the worst way. Big yikes. Big yeah. Purge the weakness? Yeah. And if I can conserve mana, that's great. I don't have to conserve it too much with you having a ton of mana, but you always want to be a little careful with dungeons, you know? I really don't want to use the bamboo tea either. Why would it give... Of course. Why would it take away mana and give health? That's interesting, because mana, or energy, I call it mana, it's technically called energy, it just makes sense, you know, for it to be called mana, is almost always widely considered as, like, your own personal energy. Like, when you run out of mana, you're tired, because you've been slinging spells and doing cool, powerful flip moves all the time, so you're just kind of tired. You're winded. I don't know what drink does that. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I would think an energy drink would, but, like, that's the closest thing I could think of. But an energy drink is in the game, for one, and for two, I think it has the opposite effect. Like, it gives you energy. It gives you energy because it's an energy drink, and it takes away your health. That's a reference to the fact that energy drinks tend to give you energy. Tend to give one energy, but also have terrible chemicals in them that probably shorten your lifespan a little bit. Doesn't stop me from drinking them. It makes me want to drink them more. Haha, millennial humor. He's a sad. You know what? Oh wow, he just calls it enemies. I was gonna walk away, but want to be a jerk. Oh dude, I love that. So is that on a? It is on a sense. Oh, and I upped it too as well because of your ability. Nice. That has to be a. Well, first of all, that has to be part of the reason why you're getting that a little more often than not, and that makes sense statistically. I'm 1 gold away from being beat. Makes me sad. Yeah, like, statistically, that makes sense. But also, I would like to know exactly what I have to roll for successful. Like, it just says roll a successful track. Like, okay, what's a successful track? Like, what do I have to roll? What do I even roll? It doesn't really give me numbers, right? and if it does, it goes away too quickly and I can't see it. Like, oh yeah, no, it just rolls and says you pass or not. Like, give me a number, dude. I like numbers. That's why I'm playing this game, is to watch numbers go up. That's why you play RPGs, is to watch the numbers go up. Don't you dare hit my mage. Good. Oh shoot. Wait, hold on. Okay, I do have a Phoenix up. I was worried there for a second, like, I use all my Phoenix ups. Oh wait, I know where to get them. I can just get some more. I'll probably just farm some more because they are kind of expensive. But I used them all up on that old man to keep him alive, I guess. So, if you can just revive yourself from dying, like, in this game, and in the universe of this game, it's explicitly said they died and came back to life, not fainted with 0 HP and came back and woke up. They just died. So that makes me think, if you're an old person, you could just constantly use those to be immortal. Most people could be immortal, actually, if that's the case. Kind of a scary thought. Schwink. And of course, if the effects... Like, I'm going into the deep science of how Phoenix Revive works in a game that's obviously meant to not be taken seriously. But it's kind of cool, you know? I mean, this is how, like, a game theory channel would work, you know? Back in the day, this is a theory MatPat would do. But now, this isn't a newly released game, so he would never touch it. Oh, hot takes. I hate it when channels like that start, like, how it should have ended is another example of they started... That's really creepy. How they started out just doing something like, hey, a lot of people, almost everybody, is unsatisfied with how this movie ended. So they're like, all right, how this movie should have ended, and made it satisfying with all the other plot lines in the movie. And now it's just like, all right, this new Marvel movie came out, how it should have ended. Oh, I should have made a funny joke. Internet culture, because I'm Peter Parker. And then, well, it's the DC people because we got to have them cross over with every Marvel movie because there's like a rivalry or something. I haven't watched them in a long time. It's like how every DC movie should have ended. Oh, it's the coffee shop. This is the only voice Batman has now because it's a meme. Gravel voice. And it's just like, come on, guys. We get it. You go on Reddit. You read memes. Or rather, you go on 9gag. You read memes. We get it, dude. Try to be a little more creative. But of course, nobody cares about that because people want to watch the funny, haha, he did the meme thing that I thought about, that I saw on the internet. And here's my billions of views and donations. Anyways, back on the Phoenix Potion logic. You could theoretically, in this world of crazy fantasy, take a, let's say, arbitrary number, 10, in reference to the quest we did, of those Phoenix Revives, and like mix it with health potions or something to make it drinkable, and just elongate your life and make essentially an elixir of life. Not like the elixir of lives in Fable, a series in which I need to get back to, but rather a little something different. Wow, it's just random status affects the dungeon, I guess. Sure. Get the extra damage in. We're nearly done with the second floor, so I can expend a little more mana. I need to... Ooh. Let's speed this up a bit. I need to give you a mana potion. Yeah, you only got one more spell left in you. Uh-oh. You don't want your healer to run out of mana. That's a very bad idea. Yeah, you know, like... You take what the effects of the Phoenix Revive... Let me just... What's the name of it? Phoenix Up. Okay. Phoenix Up, Phoenix Down, whatever you want to call it. Up and around. You take whatever the effects of it is, and you somehow alter it or make it... liquefy, it's not the right word, but like... You make it into a injectable, consumable substance, rather than just, it's a revive item. And you take it on a regular, and you could effectively, as long as you take your medicine, be immortal, right? Right? Logic checks out. My book. Yeah, go ahead. Full mana up. You're one of the... You two are the two people that I want to have lots of mana in. Mainly you, because you don't have nearly as much as you. I should actually... I don't know. -3 threat, yeah, because you're so squishy. Not the squishiest, but still. Very useful. Oh, I can totally get rid of this and get you something else. The damage crit. This isn't bad. I don't know. Actually, yeah, next time I'm in town, I'll adjust your stuff to give you more mana, because some of your equipment you don't need. Like, the extra gold is nice, but at this point, I actually spent some of my gold buying the 2 classes for the achievements, because I can very easily get them all, and I figure, what the heck, you know? I'm gonna be playing this. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, see, you're a little tired, you lose a little mana. Really could have used for that to be a health, but, oh, Slippery from Frost makes me think it's gonna be an attack thing. Well. Oh, ooh. Like, I just don't get how they're only basic items like this now, you know? Like, we're so far into the game. Why health and mana? Yeah, dude. That's actually really useful for you. And up the mana. There you go. Up your energy. Sorry if you got upset for me calling it energy. Or mana instead of energy, but... frick, dude. Every other RPG calls it a mana, or some variant of it. Oh, it's not enough to be hit. We have to actually be attacked. This is a good drink, by the way. I'm still drinking that cold brew. But yeah, it's interesting to think about those kind of things, and if there's like more definite science behind it, could be interesting. Like, they're weakened, of course. Obviously, the concept would work better in games like actually Final Fantasy, but I don't know. Like, you know, the famous tale of the Philosopher's Stone, and not the anime version, but the you know, the Harry Potter version, where Nicholas Flamel makes the stone, and he makes elixirs to elongate his life. It's basically that is what I'm thinking. 2, 3, 4, yes, because you do more damage, and there's no missing of those attacks. Just critting and not critting. I do appreciate that there's no actually missing, like the chance to miss an attack. It's actually very comforting. What was I saying? I don't know. Game theory's cool, and by game theory, I don't mean like the MadPat YouTube channel, although I do like it and enjoy it most of the time when it just doesn't always keep up with trends, because that's the only way to stay popular. When it actually like goes back to old stuff, it's pretty cool. But like, you know, game theorying, like the action, I guess I should have just defended with you, like the actual action of doing and theorizing about game mechanics and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think it's neat. I like it. Beautiful. Yeah, just get him out of here. I got some potions. I'll let you slurp down a potion later. As weird as that sounds. Depending on how quickly I get to the final boss. You know what? I'll give you one of those. That should carry you over for the rest of the dungeon. Unless I accidentally go through each and every single room. Which is quite a possibility. Ugh. These guys aren't too tough because of my levels. That's what I like to see. I love that nice caramel, salted caramel. I love salted caramel. It's a great flavor. It's not something I'd have a lot, honestly, because it's like, Oof, it can be a little much. Having it too much, but it's a nice treat. It's pretty good. I consider this my dessert. You know, this little cold brew flavored coffee. We're forcing open this chest and getting the fat loot. Oh, dude only got 27 gold. I feel bad. And then, of course, I look at my bank account and I see I have like less than that in dollars. So, I guess the monster's doing better than me. But the monster doesn't have student debt. All right, give me just keep giving me flavor text. Give me some rooms to heal up. I'd super appreciate that. Just give me whatever so I can get out of here. Continue on along with the quest. These dungeons take too freaking long. I'll take traps. And I'll also take trap rooms in this game. I'll take trap rooms in this game over attacks every time. That's even creepier than a devil face, dude. So I can't quite make out what that is. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna keep this guy alive, maybe. Oof. I was gonna heal with you, but taking no damage and non-healing is still an okay. I freaking did it again, dude. It's still an okay turn. I was going to go there. I decided not to. Because I'm an idiot. I was like, going to go here. So, you know what? That's probably a dead end. I'll go through here. The rest of the world before I went to the big, obvious boss room. And this is why I like Dungeon Crawling in other games better. Because you're walking around, looking around.